Alright, hey guys, Live Fusion here, jumping back in some next day survival. Gonna pick right back up on the single player on our quest we were on. If I'm not mistaken, I have to talk to this gentleman right here, and he's gonna give me a quest where I get to pick my faction. So, looters, life is free, fun and interesting, and sometimes horribly short. Civilian gives you a chance to become someone and settle. Both are struggling to survive. So basically I have to pick one of these two factions. As far as single player mode goes, I really don't think there's a difference in which one you pick. I don't think either one of them offers any bonuses over the other one. The only thing I know is on the actual PvP servers, it's just the two factions. So if you're playing a civilian and you come across a looter, you can shoot each other, and you don't have to you're not labeled a traitor for shooting one of your own kind. So I have played on a PvP server, and I did a civilian on that server, so I think I'm gonna stick with civilian again in my single player. So he wants me to I go take out some looters. So I'm gonna actually go over here and talk to this guy who's a storage. And I'm gonna trade. Sell that, and then I want to sell this lighter because it has basically no purpose, doesn't really accomplish anything to have that. I'll put my RPK in there too. I don't really feel like I need a heavy machine gun. Okay, that gets me down to only using 21 slots and under 20 kilograms, so I should be able to carry. Fill up my clips. Alright, and off we go. Oh, I probably need to eat and drink before I leave. It looks like he's needing me to pick up these items right here too. That's a pistol. I'm gonna put that in my storage. I've used a pistol before on the PvP server, and they're not that strong. I actually have played this quite a bit. I played online the other night with a guy that actually messaged me on YouTube, and we jumped in and played for about 2 hours. He had a lot more game time in it than I did, so he kind of gave me some pointers and helped me out with some stuff. Wrong button. Again, those icons in that bottom right corner, since that glass looking one is blinking red, that means I was suffering from dehydration. I needed some water. And usually before you set out from town, one thing that I did learn is you want to make sure you eat and drink before you head out. And every time you do load into the game, the items respawn. So if I looted a specific area and I wanted to go back and loot it again, basically all I would have to do would be to back out to the main menu and then start a new game with my character, and these items would respawn. I'm going to try to skirt around that green fog over there to the right, because I don't have my hazmat suit on. So far, I'm really enjoying this game. I think it has a lot of potential to be extremely good if the developers keep putting out updates like they have been. Alright, one complaint I did have was you can change firing modes with your weapons, but so far I have yet to find a way to tell which mode I'm in, so I don't know if I'm in semi-auto or full auto. The other player that I was talking to, that I was gaming with the other night, he also didn't know any way yet to tell which mode, other than just shooting the gun to determine what mode you were in, which kind of wastes bullets considering they're, at least for me, difficult to find at this point. And I'm not really sure what would happen if I continue to run. I know my guy slows down quite a bit when little running man icon in the bottom right corner turns red and starts flashing. So I'm not really sure what would happen if I kept running. I don't really want to chance it. I'd hate to die right now before I got to the next town. I'm thinking this right up here, yeah, okay. So there's 3 guys right there. I have to take out those 3 guys. That's my quest, is to kill those 3 guys. Okay, luckily they're not that smart, so since I missed, nothing happened. Try to work in a little bit closer, staying in the bushes so maybe they won't see me. Of course I died. Well, one guy left. The last guy left killed me. So now I'll respawn back in the town because I hadn't made it to the next town yet. Oh no, it looks like I'm lucking out. And I think I did, I actually did. I spawned in the civilian town, so it's not that far. So it should be fairly easy for me to get down there to get my items back. I wish I could ask those guys to borrow their weapons. Eh. It's just a quick little jog here down the road to pick up my stuff again. I had hoped I could do that without dying, but I think that's my body laying right there by that tree. That means there's still one guy in there somewhere. So hopefully I can get my stuff back before he sees me.
Меня подстрелили! Прикрывайте! А, бля, больно-то как! Мужики! Я ранен!
He's yelling, but I can't tell if he's yelling at me or what's going on. There's my AK. Pick up all my items again. And I will just say the hazmat suits are pretty rare. What a terrible shot. Alright, so I got all those guys. So I'm going to loot their bodies. Making sure I take the weapons they have. And of course I am now overweight. I do wish it told you how much each item weighs. Alright, so on this, my best bet's going to be to run back up the hill here to the storage unit and these new guns that I just got from those 3 guys, or 2 guys, because I didn't have enough space left. I actually have the space, I just can't carry the weight of that gun. So I'm going to run up here and put some of this stuff in storage. And then I will run back down the hill and fill up my bags again. Alright. And the backpack I'm using actually has the most slots in the game. The problem is the weight. It can carry as much as a military backpack. A military backpack has fewer slots, but they can both carry 30 kilograms. And the problem is, without knowing how much stuff weighs, you just kind of are taking a guess at how much you can put in your bag. Seems like I don't have enough for those 2 items. I'll probably grab those gloves and the helmet, but not the... Alright, which is fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back into this town, turn in this quest and sell these items, and show you the purpose of the currency. You can actually purchase guns and ammo and different items from the storage guy. So the guy where I was just storing all of my stuff's actually also a trader, and he'll purchase goods from me and sell me other items. Now, while playing the game, if you don't have clothes on, what in the world? Okay. No. If you don't have clothes on when it gets dark, it gets cold, you can actually suffer from hypothermia and freeze to death. If you eat food, sometimes you have a chance to get food poisoning. You can also contract diseases and different things. Alright. So we're going to sell this military helmet. It's worth 725 credits. Sell a hat and a bandana. You always want to keep your hazmat suit. So you can purchase different weapons. Just like this, SVD is one of the best, if not the best, sniper rifle in the game. It's 12,000 credits, so it'll take a little bit of time to save up enough money to get that. You can buy magazines and ammo. You can also buy clothing. So I mean, you can buy the protective suits. They're, you know, they're 4,000, just over 4,000 credits to purchase. That orange suit is over 10, almost 11,000 credits to purchase the orange one. You can also purchase hand weapons, grenades, axes, shovels, medical stuff. So some of this, the other night I ate some food. And actually was poisoned from it. So I had to have an activated carbon to cleanse that. So here's just some different items. Now sometimes you'll come across vehicles that have to be repaired to be able to be used. So they may need it may need a battery, it may need some spark plugs, some different pieces, and you always have to have a toolkit to work on those. I hit the wrong button again. Alright, so I'm gonna turn in this quest. There should be... Oh, wait, I died, so I failed the quest, so I would have to run back to get the quest and do that whole quest over again. It's a long run just to do that quest again. Now, of course, you don't have to do the quest while you're playing the game. It is just a survival game, so if you just wanted to run around and explore, that's completely possible to do. And if you are playing online with other players on a, say, a PvP server, and you just want to run around and shoot other people, I mean, you can do that too. That's perfectly fine. And so far, all of these humanitarian aid packages have been dropped kind of in this general area here. So I'm gonna run back real quick, grab that quest, and then try to make it back to the camp without dying to complete that quest. Again, this would be much quicker if I had a car or a bicycle even, you know, something to get around a little bit quicker. And if my guy didn't need to take breaks constantly. Alright, kind of getting off track there just a little bit. Need to head back up this way. Alright, so there's my quest giver with a green arrow. I wonder if those guys are gonna spawn back when I grab this quest from him.
Не, так не пойдет. Волыну спрячь, а потом и побазарим.
Oh, hey look, you're gonna let me pick up all the gun stuff again. I ended up with so much of this stuff in my storage unit. Okay. So, let's talk to this guy again.
Проваливай. И до тебя сейчас, позже подходи. Не боись, не укушу.
Why is he not? I guess he's just bugged. He shouldn't have a green triangle above his head. He doesn't have any more quests for me. If he does, he won't give it to me right now. So what it looks like happens is when you get extremely fatigued, so your little man down in the corner starts blinking red, it looks like it's going to drain your water level and stuff quicker. So it's going to make your guy thirsty faster. Alright, let's see if I can get ran over here to this. Hopefully I can take care of this and then get up into the town and turn the quest in. And with this game, there's actually quite a few people online. I was kind of surprised the other night when I played how many people were actually online in this game for it to be an early access title. Tonight when I logged in, there were about 250, just over 250 players in the US, with another 1,100 on the Oceanic server. So in total, there were about just over 1,300 players currently online. So with that many players, there shouldn't be any trouble finding a lobby or match to get into. And if you did have trouble, you could always just start your own. When you click start game, it gives you the option to check single player or leave it unchecked, which is multiplayer by default. Alright, so if you look in the bottom right corner, I have 3 icons. My running man just turned red, which means I'm suffering from fatigue. The white knife and fork is becoming a little bit hungry, and then of course the little jar or glass is my water, which means I'm getting thirsty. And it looks like I'm gonna have to kill these guys again. Man, I'm probably gonna die again because I'm out of ammo. And I failed yet again. So what it looks like I may end up having to do is go try to get that humanitarian aid and see if it has some kind of sniper rifle or some sniper rifle ammo for the sniper rifle that I have. So I'm gonna run back down here and get my items yet again. Maybe a little bit harder to find my body this time because I tried to run away. There's my body. Alright, let me put all my stuff back on. I need to find my AK again. There it is. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it for right there for the night. I I'm gonna have to do some more exploring and try to gather up maybe some better armor or better weapons or items, or maybe just learn how to do the shooting mechanics in the game a little bit better to make it past this checkpoint in my quest line. And of course, as always guys, thanks for watching, thanks for joining in, and make sure you guys like, comment, or subscribe. Preferably subscribe. I could really use the subs, guys. Thanks, and I'll catch you guys next time.